by the fires. Well, let's get an immediate update on the story. Cameron McIntosh is with CBC News on Highway 63 south of Fort McMurray. Cameron, thank you very much for joining us live on the BBC. Can you give us an idea of the scale of the emergency operation that's underway?
Well, like the scale of the fire itself, it's absolutely huge. Actually, Ross, take a look over my shoulder here. You'll see there's going to be a helicopter coming to the frame here. We are seeing dozens upon dozens of these helicopters doing this over and over again. We've been standing out here for a few days now. These helicopters, they've been coming down. They take those buckets. I know that bucket looks small, but it's actually quite large. But relative to the size of the forest, relative to the size of the fire, it really doesn't seem like much. It takes so much energy just to pick up a little bit of water, fly it over, then drop it on a hot spot, and then they do it again. We've seen it time and time again. Meanwhile, we keep seeing little big flares come up every here and there, you know, just so when they knock something down, something else comes back up. So that's the type of effort that's going on right now. Meanwhile, around the city of Fort McMurray, there are hundreds of firefighters fighting this thing on foot, basically going into the trees with their hoses, their shovels, and attacking the fire that way. So really, this is a monumental effort to try to at least contain or push back what a fire that they have come to call here the beast. Quite simply, the beast. That's what they're calling it. And right now, you know, it is still hard, grueling work, although the city of Fort McMurray itself seems to be out of immediate danger.
And tell us about the weather. It looks like an overcast day at the moment, but is the weather still favorable for the firefighters?
Yeah, you know, and that's been the big break here over the last 24 hours, really. It's overcast right now, so the sun has gone away. We don't have the heat that we were having a few days ago. Record high temperatures for this area in the plus 30s. Now we're down around 10 degrees, so it's cool. It's actually quite cool to be standing here. The wind is blowing in the right direction. Also, there's a lot of humidity in the air. Last week it was so dry here, you could really feel it. Now it's more humid. That helps with the firefight. But of course, the one thing that they absolutely need here is rain. And although the clouds above me are somewhat overcast and a bit dark, there's no real significant rain in the forecast for the foreseeable future.
Cameron, we appreciate your help in covering this story. Thank you very much. That's Cameron McIntosh from CBC News, and you can find him online as well for his updates on